Hello, good day, and welcome to our maiden edition of Sports Check here on Ghana Web TV. My name is Daniel Odro, and today my guest is someone who has seen it all and achieved it all at the very top level of international football and club football. He's two-time champion in the UEFA Champions League, a World Cup winner, European Cup winner, Confederations Cup winner, and FA Cup winner. Today my guest is Ghanaian-born ex-French international, Marcel Desailly. When we return from this break, Marcel will tell us what he's been up to since his retirement from football over a decade ago. Stay with us, we're back after the break. I'm told, Marcel, that you are going to the World Cup and going to play a punditry role. How true is that, sir?
What is important is that we are going to see a secure World Cup, and hoping that the teams that will go up there will deliver a magnificent performance.
Okay. Everything has been in place for the World Cup, but the big question has to do with the African representatives. We've got the likes of Egypt, who paved Ghana to the qualifiers. I mean, you have said that Salah is in such a rich vein of form, he could do something magnificent at the World Cup. Do you agree?
Yeah, I agree. Egypt, Morocco, so North African countries have, take the power this time. Egypt is a very good side, and luckily they combine collective capacity with an individual player that can also make the difference for their team. So we are looking forward. We are still in now 84 years that none of the African countries have reached the semi-final. So it's a real challenge. Ghana almost made it, in 2010 when they lost in quarterfinal against, the scenario and everything. So yes, we hope that they can make it.
Which of the African countries are you tipping to make it out of the group stages?
No, look, Egypt is the one that you've been talking about. I like Morocco. Collectively, they can potentially do something very special, especially with Hervé Renard, who is the head coach. He knows, tactically, collectively how to organize his team. So let's see. Yes, I really count on Egypt to raise and bring Africa high.
And Nigeria as well?
Nigeria, I don't know. They are on and off. They have a huge potential. The group is not easy. So, so let's see if they can build up, that confidence towards the first game. Then you will see. Once you play your first match, you know the collective dynamic of your team. So yes, I hope Nigeria can be one of it. Yes.
Okay. So let's delve deep a little into what you have been doing outside of football. What have you been up to these days?
Look, I'm trying to be useful for the community. I've set up Lizzie Sports Complex, so for the community is something great, for the schools, for the kids, for the football, and developing sport. You find discipline, leadership, kids can develop his skills towards sport. So all is about this, so I'm very pleased to be involved in this, and I hope more. I hope that the private sector will also invest much more in infrastructure. We're in lock-in infrastructure. Every single person is thinking about building an apartment or building. Yes, we have it here also at the same time with a hotel, but everyone is thinking about business, pure business, where the community is also in need of diversity.
Okay. Marcel, do you miss football? I mean, many have said a lot of footballers do not plan their lives after football. You seem to be enjoying life after football. Don't you miss football?
I want to twist a bit what you say. Enjoying, but I still work very hard to sustain and to continue to be at my level. Okay. So hard work still is there. I don't miss it because I'm one of the, you've mentioned my CV. I've been one of the person who have been able, to achieve everything. Some few things.
I mean, you've won the Champions League 2 times. You've won the World Cup. You've won the European Cup. You have won Confederations Cup. You've won the FA Cup.
So you said it, and it requires a lot of commitment. Yeah. People have the perception that, being a footballer is something easy, and you just go there and win your money, so and so. But no, they have to understand that I entered in the academy. I was 13 years old, and I've been training hard. I've been, facing all the challenges. And when I made it as a professional, I had to work very, very hard and a bit of a luck also to maintain that level and to stay at that level, and luckily I've been a successful soccer player.
I'm happy you mentioned hard work. What is missing from the current crop of generation of African footballers?
I would say it's simply education.
Education.
Yes, education. It seems strange, but you need to have a base of education to be able to face the professionalism challenge. If you're not educated, you feel that as soon as you have a small success, you go crazy. You're not ready to work more to get to the next level. You understand? So I think education towards the sports, because now, you know, people do academies and they don't consider the education side of it. So they just train the boys and try to sell them. But once the boy goes abroad, what is the education for him to understand and read and see, forward what is the challenge coming for him?
Is that why a lot of African players go broke after their careers? Recently, we read a story about Emmanuel Eboué, and it was shocking.
I don't want to go into this. Every single one goes into his own challenges, but probably, yes, if you are more educated, you have more brain, you have, also, there's in Africa a tradition that when somebody succeeds, suddenly the rest of the family, he's the leader of the family.
Yes,
so it's also a heavy weight every single time. So again, education to the members of the family will also allow them to achieve their hope and their belief, so they will put less pressure on someone who also will potentially be that top guy as a soccer or as a businessman or whatever. So what is true for football is also true for business people. So it's a whole package. So again, I will mention education is something that will help.
You follow Ghana football while you're away?
Yes, I follow. Yes, I'm a bit busy. I follow very well. I'm all the time pleased to see Kwesi Ntechi and share a little bit with him about football. So it looks like we are in between two feelings, that we are strong, we are good, but at the same time, we are out of most of the major competitions. So let's be patient, let's work harder, and something good will come potentially into it, yes. Don't ask me about Ghana coach or anything. It's not any actuality at the moment. So
but why are you not
let's
coaching?
put it
not
aside.
Even, not even the Black Stars. Why are you not
so
coaching?
I'm very pleased to speak with you, and I love Ghana. I'm very committed already. You can see through what I'm doing. We have hundreds of family, directly or indirectly, that are involved with my implication. So I'm very pleased about it, and this touched my heart really every time I stay in the office for hours till midnight to be able to maintain the facility here at Lizzie Sports, to make them available for the community.
I see. Toko, which one do you support?
Okay. I don't really know. Normally it would be Ashanti Kotoko.
Really?
Yeah, because this is what came in mind when I was 18 and I came for the first time in Ghana. But I'm happy that the league is trying to develop and get to a very high level. We need more sponsors, more crowd at the stadium, because people don't identify themselves to the local clubs. We have now the various channels who diffuse the Premier League or the Liga or whatever, so you lose a bit of intensity in our league. So it's also something that we have to work very hard on it.